Hello, viewers. As most of you probably know, last year, a streamer by the name of Jervalin beat Moist Critical's $20,000 Halo 2 Lasso Challenge.
So, I am raising the bounty. I will now be offering $20,000 to the first person who can complete my sadistic challenge here. I'm going to go over the rules again. It has to be streamed on either Twitch or YouTube. And it has to be solo Halo 2 Legendary difficulty with 13 of the skulls on. Envy cannot be on.
So Jervalin managed to complete this challenge by getting a Banshee into the control room. That's pretty common knowledge. It's the best way to succeed, especially when you're doing something as hard as trying to kill Tartarus and his brute entourage on Legendary all skulls on. So I had never done that before. I was just playing Halo 2 the other night and decided that I wanted to try and get the Banshee inside. I'd only ever seen, until that point where I was recording this, the fight inside the control room, and then I saw his skip on High Charity. I didn't actually see the part where he got the Banshee inside, and it turns out that he does some speedrunning magic and gets inside through the wall and skips the cutscene.
Can you shoot, Johnson? Thank you. All right, there you go, chat. Fucking done.
But I did not know that was an option, so I, like all Halo players have probably done at some point in time, just tried to shoehorn vehicles where vehicles were not designed to go. So I got in here, and I apologize that there's a lot of cuts. I was not intending on just recording a big chunk. I was kind of just screwing around that night. I wasn't even recording myself playing, wasn't streaming or anything like that, because I don't really stream. But the main thing that I decided to do, kind of on a whim, was see if I could actually splatter-kill Tartarus. And obviously, if you were speedrunning, especially speedrunning Lasso, this would be a terrible idea, because you have all these brutes in here. You'd have all these different things trying to kill you, and they would most likely succeed. So here, I got the Banshee inside, but I kind of try and do something that I didn't think had been done before, and to my knowledge, still hasn't been done. It's not a major accomplishment, I'll say, and just because I didn't find a YouTube video documenting it happening through admittedly a pretty brief search doesn't mean that it hasn't been done, or that someone doesn't have footage that just isn't on YouTube or something like that. And this is where I'm going to mention another content creator by the name of General Kid, very popular, every content creator is much bigger than I am, but much bigger than I am, and is really prominent in the Halo community. And what he did was try to do the same thing. And as he discovered, just like I'm about to, you can't knock Tartarus off the edge of the map, or at least the edge of this little arena here, to kill him. Regardless of if Johnson is taking down a shield or not, he just doesn't take damage. As you'll see in a bit, he just despawns. So he brought in a Wraith, which has much higher splatter damage than a Banshee, and killed him that way, proving that Tartarus can of course be killed by splatter damage, but he didn't do it with the Banshee. And I'm not gonna, it's not like a you're wrong sort of thing. I'm not trying to prove him wrong. He admittedly said that it's possible to kill Tartarus splattering a Banshee, but the Banshee doesn't do very much splatter damage. He didn't do it in his video. So we get through this cutscene, and then and we'll go from there.
Go ahead, do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of mass destruction.
Built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Tartarus, the prophets have betrayed us. No, Arbiter! The great journey has begun, and the brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
You have the
Sacred icon.
The brutes, not the elite, shall be the prophet's escort.
Commence primary ignition.
Let's force him out.
So what I've tried to do here, like I've already said, is splatter him with the Banshee. And like I said, to my knowledge, this is the first time anyone's done that. This took a lot of tries. I am not good at this game by any means, and as you saw just there, if you fly too low, you can die, and it happened to me a lot. So yeah, if you fly too low, you can get killed, and there's just a kill barrier.
Ass kick, you shouldn't have stuck it out so far. Ass kick, you shouldn't have stuck it out so far.
But that's something to be conscientious of, and I actually did hit it quite a few times. Not all of them were recorded because, like I said, I was just kind of recording clips as I went along, and this took a lot longer than this video suggests. I died a lot of times, oftentimes trying to splatter Tartarus and boosting straight into the kill barrier. I'm evidently not a very good pilot, and there my elite cohort is not helping me. But as you can kind of tell, he was knocked off right there, right back at the top, full health. So there's no killing him that way. Another thing that killed me a couple of times, or at least damaged my Banshee a fair bit, was smacking the elevator like that, because it works on you. You can easily go for a ride in the Banshee through the gravity lift, just like anyone else can. Knock him off again. He even makes the scream sound. I thought he was dead, so I fly down looking around, trying to see where he went. Obviously he's still talking, so I thought I got him. But he just comes right back in. There he goes again. Disappears. And sometimes he goes below the kill barrier. There's an example of that. But oftentimes he just goes over into the air outside of the arena and just poofs.
I can keep your shield down, but you're gonna have to finish
I should mention too, I already stated it's not on Legendary. I think this is on normal difficulty. It might be on Heroic, but I am not good enough at this game to do anything beyond. See, and there he makes the damage screams and flies down, but again, I hit the kill barrier and he did not die from that.
Come on, Arbiter! Kick that guy's ass!
I'm trying!
So yeah, I think this is normal difficulty. It might be Heroic, but I'm willing to put money down that it's normal difficulty. I've never really played on easy. I don't know anyone who has. Normal's not that hard, even for someone who's not very good like me. So
I can keep your shield down, but you're gonna have to finish the job.
I might have a skull or two on, but it's not even really relevant. There's nothing that skulls can do that really has any impact on how this works. Again, it's just trying to run them over. I should mention too that just like with any other damage, Tartarus is invulnerable to damage when his shield's up. So you kind of have to time your splatter right, wait for him to have his shield dropped by Johnson, and then whack him. And that's something when you have a stupid person behind the wheel makes splattering him a little bit more. There I'm fighting against the elevator. Yeah, you need someone who knows what they're doing behind the wheel, and I am not that person. But
I am not going to give up that easy. I'm going to make this way harder than it needs to be.
Here I'm just kind of teeing him up. And I'm not sure if I did any damage there, and this is where I was kind of starting to doubt if I could. Obviously I knew I could manipulate, you know, his character model by bopping him, but I wasn't sure if I was really doing a whole lot of damage. But then, there it is. You can see the medal on the left. Obviously he's dead on the right. And that's proof of basically what General Kid had said in his video, that you can splatter kill Tartarus. And again, this might have been common knowledge, that you could do it with the Banshee.
What's that?
Jervalin kind of alluded to running over Tartarus as something he had done in practice. I've not seen that footage, but if someone's done this before, splattering him with the Banshee, feel free to disregard what I say. Drop a comment saying that I am completely wrong and full of it. But like I said, I just did a quick search, couldn't find anyone who had done it. I had this footage, just seeing if I could do it, and that's basically it. Thanks for watching.
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where, Oracle, is that?
Excuse me, where's
The Ark.
Yeah, it's up your ass and to the left.
Thanks.
Got a new contact, unknown classification. It isn't one of ours. Take it out.
This is Spartan 117.
Can anyone hear me? Over.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.